Hey everybody, I am back with a wash day video. I just washed my hair after a month of having it straight. So, curls, are they there? So I'm doing a deep conditioner, silicone mix. I know silicones, but I like it. I like the way it makes my curls jump, and I feel like, I've been using it forever. The Dominicans used to use it in my hair when I was in New York for washing sets. So now I just continue to use it. So I'm looking at my curls. So I am applying it everywhere. I like to lather it in. Make sure I cover every strand. I don't comb it in, I comb it after. So right now it's basically just finger detangling and running it through. Part it, you see, with my fingers, run it through, make sure I cover everything. And then my plan, which I don't always do, but because I just had my hair straightened, I'm gonna put a plastic cap, or in my case, a plastic bag, over my head, and just get some heat in there. I'm not gonna sit under the. Ooh, look at you see heat damage. That's okay though. It looks like it was just at the ends. So yeah, flip it over, make sure I get the bag, rub it all in, and you'll see I'm gonna go ahead and put in my highly sophisticated Walmart bag over my head to capture the heat in my head, and then I'm gonna cover it with what are they called? The towel around my neck, turby towel, I think they're called, to trap that heat in. And then I think I want to say I sat for probably around 20 minutes. I played some video games with my son, and I came back and washed this out. Alright, I am back to put in my leave-in, which is a Suave leave-in conditioner. Not the best, but I had it easily on hand. So I'm going to go through the same process. I lather it pretty much all over my head till we can see, the whites. I part it in sections, lather it through. And at this point, I still don't know what I'm going to do with my hair. As far as styling goes, I don't want to style. I'm going out for New Year's. I didn't want to style it for New Year's Eve yet because it's still 4 days away. So that's how would not work out. So this is kind of like a hold me over style that I'm trying to figure out what to do with. I didn't want to put any products as far as a gel and things like that just because I don't know what I'm going to do for New Year's Eve. So, still undecided. I thought about just leaving it out, but then I remember that would be hell to comb through. So, yeah, I'm getting rid of all. This is when I start my detangling process, as you see. So I do that after I deep condition, and when I'm putting in my leave-in, I comb it through. Yeah, see, I had some damage from the heat, but it wasn't a lot. It's not as much as I expected, considering the Dominicans actually styled my hair. I'm sorry, silk pressed my hair. So, they use a lot of heat. I went to New York to visit, and while I was there, I got my hair done. So I expected more heat damage than I actually got. That part of my hair that you see on the side there is always straighter than normal, so I wasn't shocked. So here I am trying to figure out what to do. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I could do 2 twists or something, like a halo braid, and I'm like, I don't know if I wanted to go through all that process, so I decided to put it into 2 like puffs, but with twists going down. So I brushed it through. Once again, I don't want to put any product in it because I don't want it to be stiff or flaky or anything like that for New Year's because I don't want to have to wash it again. My plan on New Year's is to do a twist out or a flexi rod set, one or the other. So I'm going to twist these 2 sections down, and at the bottom I'm securing them with the ponytail holder and just leaving the little ends as a puff out. That side piece of hair didn't cooperate, so I said, all right, I'm going to leave you out. So that's one. And I'm do the same thing to the other side, but it's a side part, so started a little higher up, yep. And, this is Christmas break, so technically I'm really not going anywhere. The most I would go is probably the supermarket, so I just needed something to hold me over. It didn't have to look perfect. I don't even think my parts were straight. So I'm going to comb through these little ponytails or puffs just to give them a little bit more definition with my Tangle Teaser. You see the white cassette layer, that leave-in conditioner on. Added some more leave-in to that little side piece that was out. Decided I didn't want it, so I tucked it back in. And now I'm do edges just to make it a little neater. I don't go crazy on my edges. It's really just to smooth them down. So they don't get, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it doesn't get like rough looking. So smooth those down, and really that was it. I said, all right, I'm gonna make this work. So I tied this down afterwards to smooth it, and this is what I'm doing for the week. This is my hairstyle. Well, not even for the week, for the next couple of days. I tried to see if my parts were straight. They weren't, but I didn't care.